Yo, what's up YouTube? Sellers here from Kingdom Cuts. Today's video, we actually just got our big sign for our trailer. We're gonna be mounting that today. I'll video that and show y'all. But we also just got 1,000 business cards. So yeah, big step in the business. Here you go. I'll show you what they look like. Here's the front, little grass on the bottom. The back, all socials. You can scan that for all of our Linktree socials. Same with the big sign for the trailer. Call for free quotes. Got our socials right there, our number, what we do on the side. So yeah, we're gonna be mounting that. So now Kingdom Cuts has a trailer sign, business cards, and our truck magnet, and a yard sign stuff. But now Dad's gonna pull the trailer down, and let's go ahead and get the mounting this big sign.
Hey guys, Mike here with Kingdom Cuts. Good morning. Sellers and I are on an off day. We picked up a brand new two trailer signs for our utility trailers, tailgate signs. We'll be installing those today. I want to kind of walk you guys through that, how we're going to do it. There's of course a million ways to do it. Kind of real quick how we're going to do it. It's this is a 6x 14 trailer as far as width goes. The typical problem most people have on the tailgate signs is, of course, those support brackets I'll show you in a minute on the actual tailgate. There's about a 2-inch gap between there and the actual tailgate. So people usually run carriage bolt through that and just put a washer on the backside and just tighten that up. The problem is, you pull that sign in, it also kind of weakens the sign over time. So what I thought we would do is use this coupling nut between the support bracket and the actual tailgate. We'll run a carriage bolt through that. We'll of course put washers on the back side of that with of course the nut right here. And we'll paint that in white as far as on the sign part of that. But again, let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. If you don't mind, sellers, kind of follow us over here. You'll see our brand new trailer sign we got from Shift Designs here in Dothan, Alabama. Good friend of mine, Chris. Done a lot of work for me over the years over there on Woodburn Drive. Does great work. You'll see, of course, our main theme of what we do, serving God by serving others. That's kind of who we are, who we want to be. But we also have the QR code, which is also a seller's idea, of course. He's the media genius. So when you scan that code, it goes right to all of our socials. Look at TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, those things, and learn more about us and what we do. But again, to show you that gap here on the trailer, the support brackets here, of course, that's 2 inches. So I'm going to run a carriage bolt, through the back side of this with a washer, of course, right there. And then I'll have that coupling nut right here, if you can see that, kind of in between that. That way the sign's really supported. A lot of guys use PVC here, but the problem with that, it cracks, it wears down, and of course you're back to square one again, pulling the sign back off. This is actually metal, of course, coupling nut. And then I'll put the sign up through this. We'll put a washer on the back side of the sign, and this will kind of cover that gap between the support bracket and the tailgate, keeping the sign secure and not drawing the sign in too much. So follow along today. If you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our videos. Hey guys, of course, the next step is going to be actually to measure our sign where it fits right on the tailgate. The tailgate itself is 78 inches wide. The sign's 72. So what we're going to do is, of course, that's 6 inches difference. So we'll just offset that 3 inches on both sides. We're going to drop the sign about 5 inches here to kind of keep the top from hitting the ground when you lower the gate. So we mark the top here, and sells with a different color marker here. Mark it 5 inches, and we'll know, of course, across the board that we're level. And of course, we'll use the level as well on that. You see here, he's using the actual white with 5 inches down, so we know exactly where we got to be. Guys, notice right there what I did was I marked the back of the sign as far as we're going to drill the holes out, because again, you don't want to go to the front of the sign to start with. So we'll run, show the shape how we did. We kind of put the sign up here, put it where it's gonna be on the markers, and we actually come through the back of the tailgate on the exact ring we wanna go through, because if you just mark on the front, if you don't line up with one of the grates here, you're back in trouble. It can't be level, of course. So we kind of held it up to our marks, came through the back side of this with a marker. We're gonna drill this hole out now with a small pilot hole first, and then we'll go up to a 1/4 inch as far as the carriage bolt size, okay? Put it down, make sure the actual carriage bolt fits in the 1/4 inch size hole, which it does, it's perfect. And we'll cover that up, of course, with a washer as well. All right, guys, real quick. I wanted to actually use a little less bolt here to make sure I didn't stick out so much, but I wasn't sure that when I was there if a 3 inch would do it or 2.5. I wanted a 2.5, but I went with 3 to make sure I had the right bolts so I get the sign on today. I can come back and replace it if I need to, or grind that off a little bit. That's a 3 inch bolt. 2.5 would have made it just barely. But that's fine. You kind of keep it snug. But again, you see here, we kind of came in with a carriage bolt on the back side, put a washer on that. Has the coupling nut in between there with the washer here, and of course the bolt. And we'll come back and grind this off here in a little while, and we'll actually paint that white to kind of hide it a little bit. I'll put some more right here. I'll probably do one more here and 3 on the bottom to match that as well. That should secure the gate. Hey guys, Michael here at Kingdom Cuts. We just finished up with the trailer sign. Made a few changes from the first part of the video. It would have worked with the 1/4 inch carriage bolts with the washers behind it and the coupler nut in between the bracing right here. It actually worked fine. I didn't like the way it really looked because of the spacing of the grids right here, a little bit larger. So I went back to Lowe's and just got 2 1-bys to put on the back side to keep it from bowing and keep from sliding so much. So I like it a whole lot better. It looks a whole lot better. I just got them treated 1-bys on the back side. I'm about to show you this now. You'll see right here, we just got the 2 1-bys, put the big washer on here, put the carriage bolt in. This just keeps it something flush to mount against so it doesn't pull the sign in, it doesn't wear and tear so much. Put one on top, one on bottom. So that's a whole lot better hookup, and it should last a lot longer. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, guys, don't forget, go out and serve God by serving others.